So, 10 years. Mm-hmm. It's finally almost here. Just a couple of months away. Even to the last stages, this has been a tough sell. I mean, tough to get this on screen. How did you do it? Can you talk about, especially recently, the past, with the changes in the directing and all that?
Oh, that was not at the top of my list of issues. I feel that, unfortunately, Brian needed to go off and do what he needed to do. He had some stuff going on with his family, and Dexter was perfect to come and fit right in. So, to me, it's been the bigger picture. It's been about, are we making the right version of this film? I always second guess this, right? Because when you buy the life rights to somebody's story, you've got to carve that into a 2-hour and 15-minute film. That's why one of the reasons it took 10 years to get made is that we were struggling so much with making sure it's right. You get one shot at this. And I wanted to pay honor to Brian May, Roger Taylor, John Deacon, and Freddie Mercury. I wanted to bring an audience information that they don't know about Freddie Mercury. People don't know his life. And so it was very tough making decisions and sacrificing parts of life to put in, more entertainment parts or whatever it was. So it's a fine balance. So to me, it's a bigger picture than just the hurdles you spoke about.
Yeah, well, and also, 10 years to... we were talking before how Freddie kind of kept throwing holes at you. How true do you feel were you to Freddie? I mean, it seems pretty accurate from what I was watching.
I can hold my head up high, and I can only go by Brian May and Roger Taylor and Jim Beach, who lived with this guy day in and day out for all those years, and can look at me and say, "You nailed it."
And Rami, how did you know?
Yeah. Well, it sounds corny, but it's always, obviously him and I, Dennis O'Sullivan from my office, who helped produce the film, he found Rami. He called me up. I was shooting a picture in London. I flew over. Rami came to my office on a Saturday evening, and 5 hours later, he was still sitting there. And you could tell there was something in him that he could bring to Freddie, and something that Freddie, doing Freddie's background, that had come inside Rami. And it sounds corny, but it's also a gut instinct that this guy had what it took. And the risk that I took, the risk that I took for Brian and Roger, and for Freddie, and for Freddie's family, and the studio, on this guy, a kid from Sherman Oaks, I call him a kid, but a guy from Sherman Oaks, becoming Freddie Mercury, and boy, did he do it. I mean, did he take that on and nailed it? I mean...
Wow, he really did.
Incredible.
Really did. I love what I saw, man.
I've been saying everywhere, I've had a chance to work with some of the best in the world, and this guy's up there with those.
Not everyone is a star, Freddie.
What are you afraid of?
You can't get anywhere pretending to be someone you're not.
Do you regret it?
No one will play Queen.
I didn't know it was fancy dress, Fred. You look like an angry lizard.
Got to make an impression, darling.
So, tell me, what makes Queen any different from all of the other wannabe rock stars I meet?
Tell you what it is, Mr. Reed. We're four misfits who don't belong together. We're playing for other misfits. You're the outcasts right at the back of the room. We're pretty sure they don't belong either. We belong to them.
So now the family name's not good enough for you.
Changed it legally. No looking back. We want to do something different.
It's my money.
I say what goes.
We can't simply repeat ourselves.
No, we can do better.
Freddie, could you tell us about the rumors concerning your sexuality?
Queen, how long can that last?
You don't make decisions for the band.
Your life is going to be very difficult.
My family. We believe in each other. That's everything. We're going to do great things. It's an experience. Love, tragedy, joy is something that people will feel belongs to them.